We like to give our good wishes to Troy, who's joining us from the hospital, because he's that kind of guy. I'm not used to talking with a mask, so if you can't hear me, make sure you let somebody know, and I will talk even louder. Let's go through the agenda, shall we? The first is recap off-cycle board actions and votes. I am unaware of any actions that were taken between last meeting and this meeting that needed votes or some sort of direct action. Everybody's correct on that, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Open session. Here's where we allow people who are coming, or in this place, coming digitally, to bring up any topics they want to. Are you monitoring? Okay, so we'll give a few minutes for people to put in that they have a topic they wish to discuss. Anything?
So far, just people checking into attendance.
Make sure you email Chairman, ATC Chairman,
Secretary?
Secretary.
Yep, I just posted in chat.
Thank you. Okay. There are no planned discussions from other partners that I'm aware of. Everybody concurs? Okay. There are no equipment rental requests. Did we ever receive anything from console room?
Nothing came in.
Well, they snooze, they lose. Okay, so, Troy, are you capable of giving a small summary of the Anime Detour as the coordinator of Anime Detour?
Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's closed exhibit hall applications, and with Hotura and Mark's help, we finalized the accepted applicants on that and the layout. So I believe that stuff went out today. That's right, Hotura. Was it today or yesterday?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
I was just trying to remember which day, if it was today or yesterday, that the accepted applicants for exhibit hall went out.
It was today. Today all emails went out for rejection and acceptance letter and map.
Yep, and the wait list stuff too. As we talked about a little bit at the staff meeting on Sunday, we're now moving into some of the process of getting some of the department heads back into their spaces to get another look at things, see what, if anything, has changed, or at least reacclimate themselves with their spaces. We've made a few changes, or at least looking to confirm a few changes to our load-in, load-out process. Nothing really monumental. Probably just a continuation of having maybe a few hours of Wednesday load-in, but we will need to be out firmly by that Monday time slot. Otherwise, it does start to trigger breach of contract and financial penalties and things of that nature. From there, about mostly what we've got going on for this month. Unless there's any other questions, those are kind of the big ticket items. Like I said, I know the programming closes on the 31st. We'll have theme deadline coming up for program guide. So all of the other pieces are starting to fall into place as you know, we're at less than 90 days before showtime. So that's where we're at.
Okay, thank you very much for your time and taking, which hospital are you in, by the way?
Fairview Ridges in Burnsville.
Okay, That's where I had my colonoscopy. Oh, too much information. Anyway, thank you for joining in, even though it's probably very difficult for you. Okay, moving on. Charities. There's been no activity with charities right now. There's been no, for at least the board's part of charities. We are having a charity auction, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that probably will not be a lot of activity until after the convention. And that was my department. Now, communications, SOS. That's you, Tristan.
Yeah, no. I was trying to think because again, there has not been much of anything going on. Everything's kind of been silent. I do have some discussions I'd like to have after the meeting about some stuff, some ideas with you guys, but that's not necessarily time sensitive in this discussion for another time. There was a thing. I don't remember what the thing was. If I remember it, I'll bring it up.
Okay, thank you very much for that riveting review. I'm just joking. That's fine. Better than me. Finance.
All right, let me move closer here so I don't have to shout in anybody's ear. All right, we'll start with the basic, same old that we do every month. Bank account, 171,076,01. Sorry, I forgot my glasses tonight. The education fund and the community fund both received small upticks in their balances, so those are at 24, 23, 66, and 13,656.83. I promise I will remember to wear glasses in the future. Ugh. All right, so things are coming along. The financials went out on Monday morning. I'm really sorry that they were late. I apologize. But I don't think anything should have looked odd or troubling on them. It was starting to see income coming in from registration, and that's been really great. I do have our first school group came in, so I do have a check for that sitting at home that I will get deposited. So we'll have an uptake there. All right, then we did get a donation from Kevin Erler's work from Medtronic for $100 this month, so that was very nice. Thank you, Kevin, for thinking of us. Then our 990 is due in February, and I reached out to the lady who is completing it for us just to get an update. She is working on it. I think she's just running a little bit behind. She's been a little overworked, as we all are. So hopefully I should have that in, I'm hoping by the end of the month for review. And then signatures at the next board meeting by Dave so that we can get it electronically filed by the 15th. And then I want to talk about the P.O. Box. So this is the month that our renewal is due. Normally I pay that a year in advance, a year at a time. Last year, the fee was $288 for the entire year. This year, the fee is $350 for an entire year for something that we get a lot of junk mail with. So, I think at least at this point, I mean, it's kind of hard to stop our P.O. Box now at the end of January, but I can pay a semi-monthly payment, a 6-month payment without any changes to the cost or anything, just the $175 fee, which would give us some time to decide if we want to keep the P.O. Box, if we find it worth it. I mean, I don't know. However, it is more than what I budgeted. So The 350 is more than what I budgeted initially. I only budgeted 300 for it. So I don't know what people think. I don't know how we all feel about keeping the PO box.
I mean, I'd be fine with going like we were talking to the mailbox here, but there is definitely, I'd say, wait to your point that changing this close to con, suddenly updating our mailing addresses and stuff might cause some problems.
But if we close it now, don't they forward our mail for 6 months?
They will forward our mail, but I mean, with school groups coming in, I don't know if they'll take, how long does it take?
No, I don't know anything about it. If you're concerned about school groups, I think it's rational that we can pay the 6 month, and then there's no reason to pay for it more when we have a mailbox. And
Right, and we work a little bit more diligently on changing. I mean, I have worked what I can on changing the address in certain places, and we'll be updating the 990 will show a street address and everything this year, but
okay.
I think it's,
If
then
you
putting out something on our website at some point and stuff like that, and changing all of our forms.
I'm concerned, if you are concerned about inconveniencing our members, not having them have a good experience, I would like to propose that we pay the 6 month fee, and then at the end of 6 months, we move over to that post office, that box we have there, and so therefore nobody's interrupting their service. But $350 seems an awful lot of money.
I think it's an outrageous amount of money.
That's my proposal. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
And Arturo said yes.
Okay,
All present.
so that will be passed. So there's
Okay.
your instructions.
All right, so I will pay the 175, and then we will work to close it. That will take us through the end of July.
Okay.
Plenty of time. Other than that, that was all that I actually had for financial items, unless somebody has a question.
I do.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
If I find out later, I will tell you.
Okay.
I did.
I will do my best to answer.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Sorry, Hatora, Troy, anyone in the chat, do you have a question for Kim? Because sorry for forgetting you. I didn't mean to forget you.
I'm not seeing any questions in chat yet this entire meeting.
Okay, well then we'll move on. How many people are here for the 15-minute break, or we can skip that? Yeah. Okay, so the first part was the review of rental policy terms and selling equipment proposal. Unfortunately, we're going to delay that because someone, and no offense to you, Troy, is in the hospital because someone hit him with a car. I did some preliminary work, but I think it's more important for someone who deals with this in Detour to have more input in this. Do you agree, Troy?
Yeah, and I also think that as we're getting within the window where we wouldn't be renting to any events right now anyway, that it gives us the leeway to take some time and visit it a little more thoroughly. I think it works to our benefit in that way as well.
Okay, then. Then we will delay this until next month,
Okay.
if it's necessary. Unless anybody has an objection?
Nope. I was just going to say just to clarify for those that don't know, that he had mentioned the cutoff date. This year that would be roughly Valentine's weekend, because we do, according to our rental policy as it stands, we do not rent out any of our equipment within 30 days prior to our event.
And equipment rental requests have to be in within 90 days.
Yes.
So there's nobody going to go there anyway. So we'll see if we can do it in February. If we can't, we'll just push it. But we'll get to it, John. We'll get to it soon enough.
And then Troy has his hand up.
No, sorry.
Tristan already said what I was going to say, so it's good.
Okay. Renaming the leg fund for better recognition. Okay, did anybody have a proposal for what name you want to call it? If it's important right now,
I don't think it's particularly.
I did not work on this, I'm
moment.
sorry, over the December holiday because of work. So, and I had limited capacity, so I think we dropped the ball on that because I saw them there and I said I didn't do anything, oopsie. So, we're gonna push that ahead too. Okay? Though, backing up for a second, Troy, when we
Yeah.
have a second, if you want some help, I have an outline for the equipment rental stuff, so we can get
Sure.
together when you're like,
Together?
yeah, something like that. We'll get together and have a nice proposal up, because I have the other, you got the equipment rental sheet we have, I do too. We'll get together and whip something up, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you, Dave.
Okay. So, next would be training. However, that topic was brought to us by John Itzen, who is not here tonight. He's not here, right?
No.
I haven't seen him.
So we're going to put that in here until he shows up and discuss it in a non-public meeting on a side committee. If you have any questions, please let me know. The May 2022 elections. Oh, I'm going to tell this year's going to be great. May 2022 elections, I have not received any interest in there, the 3 at-large positions in the treasury position. I will be contacting the ATC social media group on January 31st because I'm preparing something to say, announce we are looking for elections and stuff like that. I want to do it on the 31st because it will help me remind myself, because that's when panels close. And after the 31st, February is going to be all programming. So, but the question I had, even though I'm not prepared yet, is does the board want to look over it before I post it up? Yep.
Yeah, we have work together.
Okay, so I'll just email all the board members, so because to check my spelling, and because I'm socially awkward, so I'll probably say something stupid, haha. But I also don't want to be too. I really want people to feel the ability that they can come in here and they have a chance to be part of this, but also that they know that there are requirements for activity and interest.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Activity and interest is going to be the bywords.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so one more thing. One more important thing.
Three more important things.
Yeah, 3 more important things. Well, one important three for 3 people. Because we have birthdays today, and everyone should wish Troy a happy birthday.
On
Yes.
Saturday,
On Saturday. May he have more alcohol.
may he be out of the hospital.
Allie, your birthday is
Today.
today.
Oh, Allie, I'm sorry. I didn't
Happy
know.
birthday to you. Well, nobody tells me anything. They just spring it on me and I didn't want you to get me anything, but they really want you to get something. And tomorrow,
I added it to the agenda.
and tomorrow is your birthday. So you turn 40.
Yeah, 52.
Yeah, laugh it up, Buzzballs. Anyway,
29. I'll be 29 again.
so happy birthday. And anyone over the past year who we didn't recognize your birthdays, that's because you're not special. No,
Because I didn't know them.
because
Funny enough, December's board meeting was my birthday, but Sunday, after the staff meeting, when I went to the locker, I got like a 5-minute argument with John about how old I was. Because apparently I thought it was older than I actually was.
okay, so we've established that Tristan doesn't know his own age, but he has successfully lasted another year. We don't know how. But happy birthday to you all. And as your gift to both Troy, Allie, and Kim, I will not sing happy birthday because that would be bad.
Oh, look, there's John.
Okay, so if there's anything else,
No?
I know. If there's anything else, I'd like we have a discussion topic that is non-public that we will discuss afterwards. So everyone online, please, unless oh, a second, forgot, damn it. Anyone online have questions?
No, but John is here.
I understand.
Lisa.
Nothing in chat?
Is there even anybody here tonight?
There's a
Oh,
few.
there?
Oh, okay, cool.
Kinda.
Mostly just saying they're here.
Cool. I'm very sorry I didn't know it was your birthday.
That's okay.
I know mine. I'm proud of my birthday.
Nobody's
And I
asking
know
Nobody?
anything in
because
chat,
it's so
so I think
close.
we're good.
Okay, then I would propose that we adjourn the public portion of this meeting. Everybody, second? Everybody in favor? Thank you all for coming to us. If you have any, coming to us.
Tis a day.
Once a
the
day,
mask.
once a day. Thank you for all for joining us, and we'll see you all shortly in the Hyatt. Have a good one.